What's good, everybody? Welcome back to my channel. Andre here, back with another video. In today's video, we're going to be drawing the infamous Avatar: The Last Airbender, aka Aang, aka the best Avatar, aka Dope Series, aka Friend of Zuko, aka Guitarist Friend, all that, all the above, aka. Now for this video, literally, it was like um an hour long video, honestly, with all like the clips I had put together. But I really condensed it. I did some crazy work with 24 minutes. It's crazy to me. So basically, right. I started off drawing the head. Now the head I had to keep readjusting like so many times to get it like correctly with the reference I was using, and it took some time. Um, but I'm not mad at it. I like the result, and I want to know what you guys are gonna think about it. So, by the way, if you made it this far in the video, don't forget to like, comment, subscribe. Let me know what you guys think about the video, and let me know if you like Avatar. Do you not like Avatar? What sort of shows do you like to watch? And yeah. But aside from what I just said, well, Avatar has been one of my top favorite shows for like ever since I could remember. Honestly, I love like the life lessons that it teaches you from when you're a child, and then how you can reflect back onto them like when you get older. And so, um, yeah, I love the dynamic between Aang being like a young old man and still not having all the answers, like a wise person for his age, and then him having to look up to somebody as Uncle Iroh, and understanding his perspective, and him being the answer to a question that he has. And I love that aspect. Another thing I love about the show is its ability to connect with the viewer in like a child mindset, and also being like an adult type of show. Kind of like anime, but not really. It's more focused though on like traditional beliefs, if you will, if that makes sense. Um, so like for example of being like a child belief, not belief, but like it focusing on uh, child tendencies, um, making the characters younger, and by making them younger, you can see how like they're easily able to make mistakes and learning from them. Whereas being an adult, it's harder. Being an adult, it's like harder to make a mistake without like severe consequences from yourself, and then from like what's the word I want to use? Outward circumstances or people. And so, yeah. The art style in the Avatar: The Last Airbender show is pretty cool as well. It's kind of why like I was drawn to this reference photo that I'm looking at, and yeah, it's pretty cool. It's like something I hadn't seen before at that time, and it just brings back so many memories of the show. Like for instance, um when Aang and Zuko were learning like the new fire bending technique with the two dragons. I don't know if y'all remember that episode, or when um it was like the moon something episode where they were talking about like water and stuff. It was like water bending and all that. Um, and then um, what else? I don't know. It's cool to see like the different type of tribes from different episodes. So like we have rock bending, um, we have air bending, we have fire bending, and water, and we got other bendings in here too. But they really didn't get popular until like uh the Legend of Korra. So, but yeah, it was different to see the different type of tribes and how they lived um for a story. Um, I love like the life lessons that the show taught me too. Um, like basically like you can't really take, like I know the one quote from the show is like you can't take information from one source because it becomes rigid and stale. But if you take it from other sources, then it will help you like become whole. And that's one of the quotes. And how I interpreted that is like, you know what I'm saying, if you keep getting information from one source, like eventually, like if you have like one close friend and like they don't really know much about something, but you keep asking them, then it's like you can't learn anything. So you have to meet new people, do new things, to better your knowledge and further your knowledge about whatever it is you're interested in. And that's kind of what I learned from that segment. Okay, so back to the video. Um, so yeah, like I said earlier, I really struggled with this sort of artwork, but I did make it through, and that's all that matters at the end of the day. Um, so I had to constantly like readjust the eyes, the eyebrows, his head shape, his chin, his ears, everything. Um, as you can tell through the video, I even managed to get frustrated and take breaks between so because um I don't know was that much of a strain if you would say, or yeah, strain um for me to finish it. But like I said, I just kept trying and never gave up, and I finally made it. Even for Momo, his friend or pet monkey, if you want to call it, it was hard to get his ears and head proportional to how it looked in my reference photo. And so I just kept going, working at it, erasing, um, adjusting my lines, and always drawing lightly too. And yeah, I just kept going. Alright, so I think I've done enough talking for right now, so I think I'm just gonna play some music.
and almost instantaneously
Okay, so by this point in the video, I'm still not out of the readjusting phase. I'm just trying to figure out where I want things to go still, and I don't want them to turn out. Um, but yeah, as you can see, like still, if you're trying to learn how to draw this, keep what I'm saying, keep that in mind when you're drawing it because it's not gonna be perfect. But keep on like uh use my drawing as like a teacher to your drawing so that you can learn from it. See, like for right here, this line right here, I'm gonna readjust that one because it didn't really, I didn't like where it was and it didn't look right. From where I was, it looked right at the time, but then I was like, nah, it really didn't look right. So I'm gonna readjust that later on in the video, and you'll see how it turns out. Okay, so while you see me fix my mistakes, I'm gonna play some music to uh, basically show like a time lapse. So by this point, I pretty much have everything, almost everything set. I'm going back in, darkening my lines for like things I see that I don't need to focus on at the moment. Um, I know that the roll part to Aang, I'm going to readjust that soon and make sure that the water symbol under Avatar Aang is going to look better in more detail too. Okay, so now a trick I use for details with I guess anything. I guess so. You know how like when you're sketching and it gets messy and you see like those lines that you really don't like. Well, I kind of use those to my advantage sometimes because sometimes they work. So right now I'm just gonna it's gonna be like a whole bunch of like crazy little lines, and then no, I'll tell you what to do with that when I get to it on the next clip. But yeah, so right now I'm just adjusting everything, making the little swirls, designs, and looking back at my reference photo, making sure everything's good, adding the shading in where it needs to be, a little bit of adjusting, not too much, and again, taking my time. Alright, so I don't know if you guys ever heard of Gok's art, but I know some points in this video it seemed like time to add the sexy lines. Well, it's getting to be that time for me to add sexy lines in the video. So, um, whenever it goes through, okay, you can see me going to get my supplies right there. There we go. Alright, now is the sexy lines. Here we go. Alright, there we go. There we go. Now you see how beautiful that looks and interesting and I guess pretty too. I love using micron pens sometimes because it brings out your artwork. Like it can either like make or break your artwork sometimes too. But y'all love it. Alright guys, thanks for coming to the video. I want to say thank God. And yeah, guys, don't forget to like, comment, subscribe on the video, turn on your notifications, and I'll see you the next time I draw something.